Hey everyone, Suzi here, and today we're playing Godforge quests. For today's video, we are going to talk tips for Godforge in this mini game. Who should you pick, what should you pick, and what do you need to know so you don't miss out on those summons and other rewards. And this is going to be 5 tips in 5 minutes. Let's get into it. Alright, so first things first, number one most important tip is to make sure you open the game every single day and refresh your browser properly every single day. If you are still summoning or wanting to summon in the future, and you have to make sure you don't miss claiming those fragments. And the founder stones. The founder stones for summoning, like you see up here, say next claim. This is because you do need to claim your rewards every day or else you do not get them. So I missed out on the 10th. I did not come in and open the game once. I missed 60 summons that I would be getting as a premium account player. The fragments regarding 20 out of 20, you need to log in daily for those. That will be easy to complete. We have till February 20th, but this is an important fact of missing summons. All right, next up, I wanted to mention this here. I've already done a video on this, but locking versus choosing. You don't want to lock in if you have the premium feature. You don't want to lock in the same weapon that you have chosen as well. When you choose a weapon, that means you have enough Aether to be able to choose it. And that is what's going to take with you to your account. But if you're debating between two things, the smart thing to do would be to lock in your second choice so it's your backup plan so you can switch it later on. When you lock in something, it makes it so it does not rotate out daily. But don't lock in something unless you actually want it to stay. If you're hunting for something very specific, do not lock anything in. Let the pieces rotate daily. Same goes for imprints as well, exact same thing. I have a future site chosen on my display, as you saw, so I would not lock it in. I don't want to lock anything in because I'm hunting for that Sun Wukong imprint to debate with instead. So those are my debates. So the only thing I'm going to lock in as a backup plan is the Sun Wukong imprint if that happens to pop up. But do not lock the same thing or else you're just wasting a spot that's not rotating daily if you're hunting for other things. Now, hunting for heroes. Who should you pick? The community top hero picks are by far the support heroes. Invokers and defenders that are very strong like Vivian, Quetzalcoatl, Heimdall, some newer released ones like Izanagi, Anu, some really fun heroes as well there. And those are the strongest picks because they're going to have the biggest impact for progression and it'll help you survive through the game as you are progressing. And you're not going to regret picking them, where DPS might fall flat or be too specific, and you can always slot in another DPS, but sometimes those support roles are so key to beat hard content. If you are looking to choose a DPS hero, I would say the top picks from the community seem to be Sun Wukong or Suzi. Now, when it comes to the community top choices for imprints, this seems to be pretty clear as well. Like I mentioned, that Sun Wukong imprint is very strong and probably the most wanted by most people because it could be good on any weapon for any characters. It gives a 2-turn immortal after preventing fatal damage and a chance to join an ally attack. Very strong. But also really popular is Morrigan's, which one is the one I have, Future Sight. A chance to reduce enemy buffs and extend debuffs is huge. And she's also eternal, which could mean that that imprint will be harder to acquire. Also eternal is Tianlong. That shield-based imprint is really great for those heroes placing shields. It gives increased damage to allies under shield, and they also receive less damage as well. And the top picks for weapons from the community discussions are clearly between Excalibur and Forgefire. So Excalibur increases damage inflicted by allies by 2.5% for each buff on this hero at its base level, and that is just really great for any support hero that's placing a buff. However, remember, just because you're choosing a hero doesn't mean you have to choose the weapon and or imprint to go along with your lock-in. You could think about your account as a whole. And your account as a whole, Forgefire is probably the safest pick of all. Reduces damage received by 10%, does not receive damage per wave until this hero takes their first turn. You're securing a hero to be able to attack every single wave. That's huge, pretty broken, amazing. And I don't think anyone could go wrong choosing either of those. Now, of course, all my suggestions and stuff were based on the community discussions. We have a lot to learn with Godforge. We don't know all the bosses, all the content quite yet, but this is some safe picks if you're looking for top picks to succeed in the start of the early access to come. Stay tuned and make sure you get in there and do your Godforge quests by February 20th.